Whopper, Whopper,
Whopper,
Whopper,
Whopper, Whopper, Whopper, chicken, Whopper.
Impossible Whopper.
Whopper.
Welcome into the PHNX
Whoa.
Sun Devil Show.
Shawn?
At beat what?
LTC.
Turn me the hell up.
Turn me up!
God, I feel like that hurts.
Dude,
your
you know what's
throat,
crazy?
dude.
This studio almost shakes. It resonates. And you can hear, what?
They felt that in Oregon. All the way in Eugene.
They felt more than that in Oregon. They got rocked.
Yes, they did. Like a
Like
wagon
a wagon
wheel.
whale.
Yeah,
Yes,
like-
sir. Yes, sir. Welcome
got
to
wild,
the
like the
PHNX
wind
Sun
and the
Devil
rain.
Show, brought to you
Like
by
a
the
southbound train.
DraftKings Sportsbook app,
They said,
America's
hey, Bobby Rocky.
top-rated sportsbook app. Don't forget to leave a like, drop a comment, subscribe. Even leave a Jemiah Neal number of reviews. Guys,
Number of stars.
stars. Nice. Also,
Yeah,
leave
yeah,
five
I mean,
reviews.
Everybody
leave
that's in the
a-
chat is legally obligated to leave 5
Leave a
reviews.
Warren Washington number of reviews. Is he the highest number of?
Just about. No. It'd be Gaffney.
32.
Isn't Enoch 50 or something?
I don't know. We don't see him enough.
Yeah.
Unlucky.
Wait, what's Warren? Isn't Warren Washington 33?
No, he's 22.
Ah, yeah. That makes
Yeah,
more sense.
Good job. Guys, it's time to meet us on Mill. Because guess what? ASU basketball did the damn thing for the 14th time
Devan
this
is 35.
season.
There you go.
ASU cooks Oregon 90-73 en route to the 14th dub of the year. We got a lot to get into. Obviously, the Cambridge brothers cut it very close for some double tequila
Yeah.
shots. Bobby Hurley now looking for a rare Pac-12 road sweep. Got Oregon State on Saturday.
Kind of rare PNW suite.
Yes, sir. Shawn, you're back for the first time in
I
a
am
minute.
back.
Yeah, welcome back, Shawn.
Yeah, thank you.
How you feeling tonight, man?
A lot better than I felt last night. I just got to get this out there. Fuck Delta. No.
Fuck the
All due
FAA.
respect to the good people at Delta, Southwest, American, United, whatever. Fuck the FAA for making my day miserable, and my bags are missing. I needed this, and it was like a close win wouldn't have done it for me. I needed them to kick ass, and they kicked ass.
They did.
This was, I mean, this is the most fun I've had. This is the most fun I've had covering ASU sports. I mean, the exception of the softball run. This is just, how can you not enjoy that? It was literally a dominant win in every way. And we were talking about it earlier. It's not like the Michigan game. Like this one felt like this was on purpose. Like the Michigan game, they was just like, oh, they're making the shots. Hell yeah. This one was like, oh, they are better than Oregon in every single way.
Yeah.
And that's what it looked like tonight. So it was a fucking hell of a game.
Yep.
Nice dub.
Unlike Joe, not too sad about the tequila.
Joe in the chat. I am sad about tequila. Look, man, the moment they pulled Dev, we were high-fiving.
They were high-fiving.
You didn't want to do a tequila shot either.
You wanted to do double tequila shots?
For the content, absolutely.
Oh, God. Well,
Yeah, but I would have rather it happen in a game where those points, we needed them.
Jacob in the chat, can
Fair.
we please get a tequila shot? Close enough. Hey, it was close. They'll get it eventually. Big believer. They'll get it eventually. Shane, what'd you think of tonight's win?
Well, the defense didn't leave, obviously, and shots that, normally you're like, oh, that almost went in. Like Des has had so many shots this year where they're just front rim, bounce around, fall out, or in and out. Tonight was so different because he was hitting everything he should have. Obviously 21 points for him, and they were playing fast. We got a little scared at the start when they were in that 1-3-1 and they were pressing in the 1-2-2, but they just, every time that you thought Oregon would make a run to get back in the game after the hot start, they stalled it. And the half court offense I thought was phenomenal tonight, even when they did slow down. And you saw a couple great passes from Austin Nunez, traveling he wasn't traveling, moving across the 3-point line and bringing 2 defenders with him and finding Dev or somebody else in the key. And the team just looked fully in sync tonight, and they were having fun. And they're just not afraid that, Dana Altman and the court there at Oregon, now, however ugly it is, it's a hard place to play. And Sun Devils just haven't been phased lately playing there.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it's incredible. I think we spent a little bit of the week just touching on how this team was able to sweep Oregon last year and the way they did it,
Mhm.
right? Versus tonight, they started off strong. Can I use the word? They dominated.
They did dominate.
They dominated.
They absolutely dominated.
Literally
tonight.
every facet.
From start to finish. And yeah, in every facet of the game, I don't think there was ever a point where it looked like Oregon was going to be in this game. And that is, we talk significantly on the show about the types of wins that we've seen the Sun Devils get so far. This one, unlike the Michigan win, right, to your guys' point of like, this one felt like it was on purpose. Like they came out and they executed what appeared to be the game plan flawlessly. The shots were falling. The defense was on point. This was the peak.
Yeah.
This was the peak.
And I mean, they didn't get phased because like Bobby mentioned on the post, like after the game, something Shane pointed out early on, like we didn't even fully understand what Oregon was doing defensively. Like it was a very weird look.
Yeah.
And I had said it was like this got second half comeback written all over it because I mean it was obviously very early in the game and it was still close and I was just like this is the kind of thing where ASU is going to get phased and they just didn't. They adjusted what I don't even fully know what changed, but they managed it and like that was what I think the most reassuring part was like there was points where it was like like it wasn't really close, but there was points where it's like they hit 3 threes in a row and you're like oh boy, here we go.
But the 3 threes to cut it to like 15.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah,
but it's
Will
still,
Richardson,
it was like
that was the scary part.
Yeah.
Will Richardson started feeling himself a little
It was
bit.
one of those things where you're like, oh, okay, this is still Arizona State, and it's like, no, this is a new Arizona State. They weren't phased, and they dominated from whistle to whistle.
A lot of great comments in the chat. Jacob saying he loves when Austin gets shots off. We don't see it enough. Dude, it is phenomenal.
He hit him with the Kerr kiss.
It is phenomenal when he is feeling himself.
Michael Jordan, baby Jordan.
Coach Evan B, best start in Pac-12 since 1980. Yup, side tripping with Kerry. Horn hit some big open shots as well.
It's just so good to see Nunez get back on track like that, as side tripping with Kerry points out. Like just so good because he's been non-existent since the Legend Classic, like non-existent, and having that big piece off the bench is really important because before the game the FS1 broadcast teased us with Luther starting tonight in place of DJ Horn,
which we were both a fan of.
Yeah, and we were like, oh shit, DJ's out there, which I wouldn't have hated, but now it's like, okay, but this is why Bobby trusts his team, is because any given night, a guy can come out and dominate, and Austin Nunez dominated tonight for sure.
And it's like, who didn't have a good game? Like I'm looking at the box score, Gaffney. He had no points.
Gaffney.
He didn't Gaffney though.
Well, yeah, he didn't Gaffney. He didn't follow up. But Jemiah Neal had 1 point. But like, as far as Gaffney's concerned, he didn't negatively affect the game. Jemiah Neal like was around it. I didn't negatively affect the game. He had 3 assists. Like,
without looking at the stats right now, look at the screen. Who are the 2 players on ASU's team that had a negative plus minus?
Negative.
Yep.
Enoch did not get in, right?
Enoch did play.
Did he?
Yes.
Did he have a negative plus minus?
Yes. -4. There's one more.
Frankie?
Nope.
Alonzo Gaffney.
Duke Brennan.
Oh,
Surprising.
Yeah. But like, I think that says something, right? That we can get Duke Brennan, a freshman right now in the season, and you expect so much from him. So when he isn't like having himself an evening, and for him an evening is 8 points and 6 boards, but like when he isn't contributing on the stat sheet that much, you're like, oh wow, where'd Duke Brennan go?
ESPN doesn't even have Enoch like on there.
They have Marcus Bagley. Yeah.
That was wild.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
Come on, ESPN. Let's be better. Let's pay attention to who's
Marcus
playing.
Bagley definitely helped them win that game, though. I will tell you that.
Totally.
I'm not even
Do you think
kidding.
he watched this game?
No.
I wonder what he. I wonder.
He's not tweeting. He deleted his Twitter.
He's probably making sure his brother stays healthy. Oh wait,
can't do that either.
Is he hurt right now?
Yeah.
He's nursing him
He's
back.
pretty much street clothes
He's
as well.
Spoon feeding him soup.
Let's get into the numbers of tonight's game. Say it. It feels like every night, but the only one that really matters at the end of the day is that final score, 90-73 for the Sun Devils. Look at the shooting percentage, 52.4 for ASU to Oregon's 42.4. In terms of behind the arc shooting, ASU was hot, 44% to Oregon's 34%. This is where you get, I would say, a little bit of the discrepancy here at the free throw line, especially what we saw in the first half. 15 of 17 for Oregon, 11 of 14 for Arizona State. And then you look at the assists, 20 for ASU and 12 for the Ducks. Shawn, what number stands out to you?
Man, yeah, I mean, you kind of stole my thunder a little bit there, but yeah, the I mean, all of it is impressive, right? But the free throws stick out to me because they had no attempts. They didn't have any attempts, let alone made free throws at the half, and then they ended up kind of making it a little bit even again, which I think just kind of goes to show how they just kind of rolled with it. Like they just played their game, and once it came to them, and they just took it. And then alternatively,
Hi guys. You were supposed to take the graphic off the screen yet, Damon. I was in my chair this whole time, I promise.
Yeah, totally.
But the assist numbers are really like the 20 assists. How many from 8 from Frankie, like, which I believe they said was a season high. Like that is kind of what, getting back to what we were talking about earlier of how this seemed on purpose. Like, it was good basketball. Even if they hadn't been making their shots, you could still say that they were playing good basketball. It just so happened that they were also making the shots. Like they played like a well-oiled machine tonight, and I think the assist numbers show that.
I think part of the well-oiled machine is being able to be super efficient, right? And that's exactly what we were asking for all week, is at least out of DJ Horn that you would get an efficient evening, and that's exactly what he provided tonight. 15 points, 5 of 11 from the field, and then a big 5 of 9 from behind the arc. But as you look through these numbers, just about everybody was efficient, right? Like, Des Cambridge shot 50%. 8 of 16 from the field. Frankie Collins is probably the biggest discrepancy, 3 of 8 from the field.
Yeah, that's Frankie at this
Warren
point.
Washington didn't miss a shot outside of 1 free throw. And then Devin Cambridge, 6 of 9 from the field. Like, you got a really, really efficient night from everybody in your starting lineup.
Yeah.
And we haven't even touched on the fact that you got guys like Luther Muhammad coming in and hitting threes. Austin Nunez coming in and hitting threes. Like, we've been saying it, this team is deadly. When they shoot like this, you do not want to play Arizona State.
No. Frankie, to me, is kind of like Josh Allen / Brett Favre. He is as close to a gunslinger as you can get in basketball, where it's like, he's going to make mistakes. He's going to drive, and it's going to, like, what are you doing type thing.
Yeah.
But when you get when he facilitates and had 6 rebounds, he was second on the team in rebounds behind Warren. Like, when you get that kind of stuff, you'll live with him driving to the basket and just kind of chucking stuff up sometimes, especially when everyone else is shooting.
And he's the total, don't bet on his PRA, bet on his RA.
Yeah, exactly.
Always 13 to 14 rebounds and assists. Like 8 and 6 tonight for him, assists and rebounds. Just so good to see.
And I mean, he still had 9 points. Like, it wasn't nothing.
Damn, that is a quiet 9.
Yeah. I mean, it was the worst of the starters.
Yeah.
Worst.
Jacob in the chat, the Bobby face should be a smile. We'll get to the Bobby board a little bit later in the show, but I want to tell you guys about how you could have made some money on this game. I don't know if you guys saw, but Oregon was 5-point favorites. You could have gotten ASU at plus money on the DraftKings Sportsbook app, guys. It was free. It was a lock. The Sun Devils are just that damn good.
Was it a lock before the game?
No.
Yeah.
It wasn't a lock, but it's plus money.
Yeah.
It was plus money. Guys, right now, all new and existing customers can get a no sweat bet each day of the wild card round this weekend.
I can get it too.
All new.
Are you?
And
you're not new.
Existing.
Are you existing?
Existing customers. Do
You
you have the app?
I do have that.
You weren't.
Have you ever logged into that app before?
Yes, I have.
Have you seen the deals that only new customers get?
I have.
Guess what? You get to be a part of this one. Exactly.
No.
Exactly. It really is that easy, guys.
Have you been existing though?
They don't do that.
No sweat bet each day of the wild card round this weekend. Just place any NFL bet of your choice, and if it loses, you're going to get a free bet back up to $10. Download the DraftKings Sportsbook app and use code PHNX. New customers can bet $5 on any NFL wildcard game and get $200 in free bets instantly. Only at DraftKings Sportsbook with PHNX. Minimum age and eligibility restrictions apply. See show notes for more details.
What happened there?
My brain and my eyes were not in sync.
Okay.
If that makes sense.
Kind of like your brain in your mouth sometimes.
It's kind of like me when I'm off the OGs. It's just not.
There
It's
you
just
go.
not.
There you go.
It's not together.
Yeah.
Damn.
It's like Dev to Des. Des to Dev.
There you go. There you go.
Yeah. I just completely fucked up all the momentum that I had. That
Well, you still had it before you said you fucked it up.
Yeah. Anyways, did I mention how terrible my travel day was yesterday?
A little bit.
You did.
You know, literally, I got an Uber. I got my Uber straight to Filiberto's because it was the only thing open. Got some carne asada fries. Got home. Popped an OGs. I was having myself a day.
Max.
I was stressed.
Every time you do a good transition, Max spawns.
Oh, thanks, Max.
He spawns?
Remember that for next month's ad reader of the month.
Mm.
Trying to win an award. Yeah, no, I needed the 4 Peaks. Like, real talk, I needed to mellow out because yesterday was one of like the worst days I've ever had.
You needed
like,
the 4 Peaks?
Did I say 4 Peaks? I needed one of those too, but I didn't have any at the crib. So, but I took the OGs.
There you go.
Mellowed out. They got something for everybody, you know. They got the TBD, they got the sleep time thing. Now they got this new happy balance thing that they're doing with the strawberries and cream. Ooh, I love strawberries and cream, bro.
Max in the chat. I've been begging to watch Puss in Boots while on OGs. I think we got to make it happen next
I've just been begging to watch that movie.
Dude, I'm telling you, I'm on Puss in Boots TikTok. It looks phenomenal.
I hear it's very profound.
It's nominated for animated movie of the year. It's a legit movie.
Well, they're talking about how it's one of the best villains that DreamWorks has ever made.
I love it.
That's impressive because Lord Farquaad.
Dude, they don't miss with villains.
Yeah, that's fair.
Like
that's fair.
they hit every single time.
And if you think that Puss in Boots is going to be bad, but you got like a kid dragging you to see it or something, pop in OGs. You'll enjoy it either way. Check them out. OGsbrands.com.
Yes.
Gonzaga.
But you must be 21 plus to enjoy.
Currently down to the wrong team.
BYU.
Yep. They're down to the wrong WCC team. Down 13 or 66 to 58.
I was like, what do you mean by the wrong team? But I get what you mean. Yeah.
USF should have beat them.
Let's get into bottle service tonight.
Let's do it.
Shane,
Who's the player of the game?
who is it?
Well, it's the one. It's the only. It's the Desmond Cambridge Jr.
Desmond Cambridge.
Desmond Cambridge.
Him. Junior.
Desmond Cambridge.
June Tim.
Desmond Cambridge Jr. tonight was just the ultimate Kickstarter.
He's a dog.
To ASU needs a bucket. They just cut it to 15. To defender what?
They need a bucket. He cut it to 15.
Yeah.
But you're right. You're 100% right.
Right before halftime, they cut it to 15, and Des hit a huge mid-range shot to stretch the lead to 17 right before halftime. Just really good momentum swinger. He's so talented, and when he's hot, everything seems like it's going to go in. Every time the ball leaves his hands, it looks like it's going in. And as I've said so many times, and keep saying this until y'all believe me, he is one of the best defenders on this team, if not the best defender on this team. So sleepily good, sneakily good. He's a great defender.
I mean, I'm still giving that to Luther, but I respect it. I respect the take.
Dude, when Desmond Cambridge is shooting the way he shot tonight, like he's
a dog.
He's one of the when he is on, he's a top 5 player in the conference. I'm gonna say it. When Desmond Cambridge is on,
he's a top 5 scorer at the very least.
He's a top 5 scorer in the conference. Getter. Like he can hit anything. It's a level of athleticism that I feel like ASU basketball hasn't had in a minute. They haven't had a guy.
Dev?
Yeah, well, both of them.
Oh, yeah.
Dev and Dez. They haven't had a shooter like Dez.
Dev is one of the best athletes in the country. And that's what I said. Yeah. That's what I said about him when he transferred here, because I was like, why is no one, like, they saw the 5 points and like 4 rebounds a game that he got from Auburn. But then I like looked at the highlights. I'm like, guys,
he's a freak.
This man's gonna be dunking everywhere. Shawn still hasn't seen his 6 dunk second half. Yeah, I'm very excited to show it to him.
That's unbelievable.
It was insane.
They're a bunch of dogs.
Shout out to both the Cambridge brothers. Shout out both Cambridge brothers, specifically Dez, who got his bottle service. Parents. Yeah, shout out their parents.
Thank you for the gift.
Thank you. We appreciate you. Couple other guys want to give some flowers too. Austin Nunez. He had himself an evening. Did he not?
Yeah, he did.
Yeah, he did. We're very thrown off.
Yeah, they're vacuuming in here now. Apparently, that's what we're doing.
We're probably fine.
Yeah.
But
hey, David, if they come over here, you want to just be like,
that's not David.
I said Damon.
No, you said David.
I heard David.
Damon, what I say, you can hear me in your ears. I said David.
Yeah, you said David.
Oh you, David. No.
Nunez.
Yeah, man. I mean,
Shawn is in love with him.
Whoa. Well, he's definitely.
You literally said I love him.
Relax. That's to stay in the room.
Well, now it's on the internet.
He is he's my favorite player on this team. I just think he's like one of those guys. Bobby gave him props after the game, but like he's like one of those guys where it's like if he's on, everyone's on. Like it just kind of seems like he's a vibe, dude. He's a shit talker. Like I said, he blew the kiss after he hit a big 3 earlier on in the game. Like he's so much fun, and I feel like you've seen the improvement in him. He was exciting early on, but he didn't seem like he really had his feet under him. Like I call him Bambi. He would fall a decent amount. Yeah. He would make very freshman decisions, make mistakes like that, and I feel like you didn't see that tonight, and you haven't seen it as much recently. And the fact that, but you also haven't seen the scoring as much recently. The fact that you got some points from him, I believe it was 9 points, and then you also got him not making any of those freshman mistakes, is a very encouraging sign. Him and Duke are the future. Like if you're a Sun Devil fan, you got to be excited about the two.
Yeah. Oh, 100%. And I mean, ASU scored 90 tonight. 21 of those 90 coming on the bench. Look at guys like Luther Muhammad. He had, I felt like, a quiet 8.
Dude, he's a bucket too.
Nunez had 9. Jemiah Neal had a point. Duke Brennan had 3. And again, this is, you expect in other nights, Gaffney to score a little bit. Jemiah Neal to probably score more than the 1 point that he did. So, like, again, when the team is shooting this where everybody has the hot hand, right? Like, it didn't matter going up and down the court tonight. It felt like they were going to get a bucket.
Bro, you could have put the Lakers, not the Lakers. I don't know. I should have chosen a good NBA team. You could put the Celtics out there, like, which I'm joking. I'm joking. But also, like, when they play the way they did tonight, I don't think anyone in the country beats this team. This defense is too good to combine it with this kind of offense.
Mhm.
Yeah.
I don't like nobody beats this team in that situation. Obviously we haven't gotten that consistent enough, so I'm not sitting here saying they're going to win the national championship, but like come tournament time, it's a dangerous ass team.
Look, Jacob in the chat, like, this is the best start in Pac-12 play since 1990 or 1980 for this team.
Mhm.
Like, Bobby Hurley, is it safe to say Bobby Hurley secured his job?
I mean,
Well,
Assuming they keep this up and go to the tournament.
Yes, 100%.
yeah. Because I mean, if they lose the rest of the season, then he's probably getting fired. But yeah, realistically, I don't see the path for them. This team's too good. Like, I don't see the path for them for him.
It
to
is
lose
crazy. It is crazy to me, just the turnaround
Mhm.
from last season to this
the
season.
portal, baby.
Let's get to a comment I want to answer. JJ
Okay.
Bear asked, late to the chat, but best conference road win since 2019 UCLA comes to mind.
Did they beat UCLA at home?
No, not last year. Last year they
was here?
Yeah, they beat them in Tempe.
Hmm.
Yeah, 2019 UCLA comes to mind. They beat Arizona that same year, but Arizona wasn't as good. Or maybe they beat them in 2020. Drop your favorite road win recently in the chat. What do you think the best road win is?
In the conference, it's in? Or just road win ever?
For us, in conference.
Oh, in
Yeah,
conference.
because if it's ever, it's at Kansas.
Yeah, I was gonna
gonna
say,
at
yeah.
Kansas. It's pretty ridiculous.
And then he also asks, Neal, Brennan, Nunez, all starters next season. Well,
No.
your DJ's still going to be here.
DJ's here. Frankie's here.
That's so probably not Nunez, but if you're
probably not
telling me we're
Jemiah.
getting Nunez off the bench, like with a year under his belt,
Yeah.
sign me up.
Um,
Duke probably.
Dev still will be here.
Warren's done though, right?
Desmond's
Yeah,
gone,
Warren's
but Dev will
done.
still be here, I think.
I believe Warren's done. I believe
Yeah,
Dez
Warren is
So,
done.
I mean-
Dez is gone.
The hard part of the answer to this question is Warren wasn't on this roster last year. Like they're going to take advantage of this transfer portal again, so it's hard to know.
Yeah.
But on paper, like I would
Duke
assume
starts next
Duke
year.
starts next
Yeah,
year.
if they don't get another big guy out of the portal.
Yeah, like so. Yeah, so the other two,
Jemiah maybe just because who's starting at the 3 for you next year?
I mean, you
Or
got to
the
see what happens in the portal.
Cambridge.
Yeah, I know, but
As this team stands now, I don't love him at the 3.
I mean, those two coming off the
that's
bench
what
as
he
your
is.
backup second court or back court. Like,
Yeah.
Sign me up. I think that's
Yeah.
amazing.
I mean, this team is ridiculous. Credit to Bobby for what he was able to do over the last.
And you have to imagine that this is for kids that end up in the transfer portal next year.
Yeah.
They're going to see the success that the transfers
And
are
how
having.
fun
Oh,
this team
absolutely.
is.
Specifically, like a guy like Frankie, who
Yeah.
did not get an opportunity at a big school and then showed up and is the leader of this team in a lot of ways.
And Bobby Hurley's, which we don't talk about it, but Bobby Hurley's name carries weight.
Yeah,
in college
100%.
basketball.
And if not for the players, does damn sure for their parents.
Oh yeah,
Like that's Bobby Hurley was a bad
that's
man.
Bobby fucking Hurley.
Bobby Hurley was a bad man
And-
when our parents were our age.
Carrie, say it louder for the people in the back. They're a team.
Yeah.
They're a team.
That's what I was saying. But that's what I was saying about Austin earlier. Like when a guy like that is producing, it seems like the whole team is feeding off of it. And I don't feel like a freshman has that kind of confidence if he doesn't feel like the rest of his team has his back.
Yeah.
To kind of talk the shit that he does. But yeah, man, it's a team for sure.
I think the favorite stat for me coming out of tonight, obviously you got the 1980 stuff, but this is just the discrepancy from this team to last team or last year's team. ASU tonight got its 14th win of the season. It's January 12th. Last year, they didn't get their 14th win of the season until March 5th. Like, what this team and the pace that they're on.
Can you imagine how good this team would be if my boy was here?
Which boy?
Come on. If Marion was here?
If Marion was here, Marion was a year late.
No.
I'm kidding.
Marion would come off the bench.
Marion wouldn't.
I
get
still think
playing
he's in
time.
Turkey balling.
You think he's in Turkey?
I'm pretty sure that's the last time I saw him playing.
I think so.
I wish I could bet on Turkish basketball. You probably
You
can.
can. You can. I have. You can. 100%.
Are we gonna squad ride
I'm not betting on Turkish
for
basketball.
Marion, though?
No.
I
Can we
would.
get player props in the Turkish basketball league?
No.
Damn.
You cannot.
Marian Jackson plays for Fenerbahce, which I think is Turkey, right?
I think we.
I have no idea. Damon's got the thumbs up.
It is?
He knows what it
Because
is.
Fenerbahce is the soccer team in Turkey. Okay.
That's crazy that you know this.
He's my dog.
JJ in the chat, if those players don't start, danger losing any or all three in the portal.
Well, I mean, part of the problem is that you're not going to know. Like, they would have to make the decision before they would know that they would start. I have a hard time believing that Duke would want to leave after this situation, especially with how it seems like the fan base is embracing him. So Shane's over watching Marian highlights, I'm assuming. But
they won today, 79-71 against Bayern.
How many
It's a
did
huge
Marian
win.
score?
I'm trying to find that.
That's crazy.
But yeah, I don't. They're -2. They're -2 Sunday at 5:30 a.m.
Let's do it. Let's do it. The DraftKings Sportsbook app, fantastic.
They got it all. What was I talking about? Oh yeah. It seems like everyone is too bought in to worry about people transferring. Like, the only person I think is going to transfer is Enoch, which I like. For his sake, I hope he does. Unless they don't get another center, then I guess we'll see him as our backup next year. But like, for his sake, I would love to see him get an opportunity somewhere. Like, I was a big fan of his coming into the season. Obviously, he hasn't gotten that opportunity for good reason.
No, he's got the opportunity in practice.
Well, I guess, but
You're so mean for no reason.
I'm not. I've been saying that he is not good. He's not. I get there's
think he could be
potential.
a very
There's
effective
potential.
player
There's potential.
in the right situation.
This is not it, though.
But I don't think at a Power 5 is it right now. But it's still also, like, he hasn't gotten the opportunity to do it in game in a meaningful way.
But you got to show it in
No,
practice.
I know. But I'm saying from a growth perspective. Like, that's why I think if he goes to like a MAC school or something like that, he would eat there. Hey, Enoch, you are a university at Buffalo Bull. Why not? Or you are a Toledo Rocket. What are they? Rocket?
Yeah, they're the Rockets.
Oh, they're just Rockets?
No, they're just Rocket, not the Rocket Men.
Yeah.
And
Their
like
mascots are
That's an
Rocket.
Elton John song, isn't it?
Yeah. Rocket Man.
Rocket
There you
Man.
There's a guy on Fenerbahce named Devin Booker.
No way.
Swear to God.
Holy hell.
I'm about to put $20 on their
How many
-2.
minus
-2.
I don't know. Did he not play?
Are we getting up? At 5?
Costas Antetokounmpo's on Fenerbahce.
Oh,
Playing with Devin Booker and
Did we
Marian
just
Jackson?
find the wagon? Actually, they're like 12-7. So
are we getting up at 5:30 a.m. to watch them?
No,
I don't know if he
No.
plays.
we're not. We're not. You know what we are getting up to
Dude,
watch though this
Fenerbahce
weekend?
or Turkish Airlines
Doesn't matter.
EuroLeague UI on their website is
Gotta let him finish.
awful.
I mean, I would imagine.
Awful.
I'm not surprised by that at all.
I'm so confused.
Guys,
What are we gonna watch?
Guys, it's wild card weekend.
Oh
Okay.
yeah.
NFL football.
Oh yeah.
You ready for the pick'ems, the higher, the lowers on
Yes.
Underdog Fantasy?
Absolutely.
Oh
It's going to
yeah.
be some free moolah. Guys, it's easy to get started. Go to UnderdogFantasy.com or download the app. Sign up with promo code PHNX, and Underdog is going to match your first deposit up to 100 biggity bones.
Mhm.
I love the higher on anything related to Justin Herbert, and I love the lower on anything related to the Miami Dolphins.
Yeah. What do you think
Just
about
saying.
that, Damon?
Just saying.
I got bad news.
What?
He's on Fenerbahce too.
I just put all this money, and by all this money I mean $15 on.
Cash it out.
Oh, yeah,
Okay,
you're right.
okay.
I like Danny Dimes higher rush yards.
I love that too.
That's what we're going with.
Danny Dimes.
Ride it.
This is the Danny
Ride
Dimes coming out party.
Again, sign up with promo code PHNX, and Underdog's going to match your first deposit up to $100. Shannon, I need to ask you a question.
Yes, I was really good this morning. And no, it's not my fault because you didn't reply.
I was sleeping.
You're sleeping
I was sleeping.
at 10:30?
You didn't text me at 10:30.
It was a little earlier than that. It was like
It was
9:30.
earlier than that.
I got the receipts.
Yeah, let's see it. Let's see it.
Let's see it. Little Snickers on camera.
9:30. 9:29 to be exact.
You're not awake at 9:29,
I was at 9. I was up at 9, but I was hitting snooze.
so you weren't awake.
I was semi-conscious.
Floating in and out of consciousness.
That's fair. Well, if he would have woken up on time, he would
Floating in
have
and out
responded
of
to my text
consciousness.
asking these two beautiful men if they wanted burritos from Burrito Express.
I
you're
don't
beautiful,
think
too.
like you made my day.
Yeah, I know.
Like legitimately,
Sean was
Tough.
Sean was on go mode for like 9 hours straight, and he couldn't eat. And then he put his burrito in the fridge, microwaved it, went to town on it.
which I'm still so impressed by how well they reheat.
If you're on your grind set mindset like Sean DePaz is, go get yourself some Burrito Express.
But it wasn't just a grind. I had a tough 24 hours.
Yeah,
you
tough 24.
reset it. I
Yeah.
appreciate it.
Go ahead, get you some Burrito Express. They got locations all around the valley. Best breakfast burritos in town, and right now, if you buy a $25 Burrito Express gift card for your significant other or whoever or yourself, you get a free burrito. Head over to your nearby Burrito Express locations today.
Love that. Let's get an aftertaste.
Dude,
why
this
don't
is
we?
so confusing.
Sean, I'm gonna start with you. It's been a minute since you've
Dude,
been an aftertaste.
I'm trying to navigate Turkish basketball, and it's all
Look
in
at what does
Turkey.
this mean?
I don't know. I don't know. Because there's another Fibonacci that you could bet on, but I don't know.
Fenerbahce.
Jean,
Fibonacci. Yes.
what was
Fenerbahce.
forcefully thrust into your throat this
It's
evening?
not forcefully.
No, it was
No,
forcefully.
I took it willfully, and it tastes like Burrito Express. It tastes like
Fuck
Burrito
puddles.
Supreme. I don't know what you want from me. I what?
Nothing.
Oh, okay. Oh, here's a good question. Web user 12. Who's Justin Herbert? Never heard of him.
That's a good question.
No,
He's having a rough night tonight because Oregon got fooked.
yeah. It tasted like Burrito Express. It tasted like a nice
Chef's
breakfast
kiss.
Supreme. Yeah, like it.
Mm.
It was something I needed. My soul desperately needed tonight, and
Yeah.
I got it.
Yeah.
And it tasted amazing.
Oh, here we go. We got some stats. Finally. I feel like I'm getting hacked. I clicked on the game. Yeah, you know, normally when you're on ESPN, you click on a game and it brings you to a new tab. It opened up like a separate tab, but like not in like a
new
tab.
window.
A new window completely, but there's no URL bar or anything, so it's like by itself. They lost 84-70. Marian had 13 points, 8 rebounds, and 7 assists. Just being a dog.
Hey, buddy, what was thrust into your mouth?
I just want to see his. He was 3
Fuck
for
yourself.
3 for 6 from the field. All of what he took were threes.
Shocker.
What was thrust into my mouth? It was, I would say, the green salsa from Burrito Express. Piggybacking off of Shawn because it's so tasty, but it's got a little kick to it, and you're like, "Oh, I didn't expect this from this team." God damn.
Damn.
What
was that face?
lose value in my?
What? There's a lot of line movement in Fenerbahce.
You're sharp. That's what it is. That's what it is.
No, that's
But you can bet on his team as well on the DraftKings Sportsbook
No,
app.
you can't.
Yes, I swear to God.
okay.
Fibonacci,
what was thrust in
Collier.
your mouth?
A smoothie, a strawberry banana smoothie.
Yeah, money.
It was.
Best flavor on Spoonie.
It hits.
Yes, not even close.
Not even.
Doesn't matter
question.
what day of the week, what time it hits.
You can
just
force
like
it.
Hey,
this
leave a
game.
like for strawberry banana smoothies.
Yeah, facts.
Just smoothies in general. Smoothies go crazy.
True.
Like,
True.
Come on now. We got Joe in the chat. Should have tasted like tequila.
Yeah, it should have.
Shoulda,
Joe, I
woulda, coulda,
promise
man.
we'll get there. Joe, if it doesn't happen before the end of the season, I don't care what these cowards do. I will take a double tequila shot on the show for you.
Well, because either if it doesn't happen before the end of the season, we got to do it to end the season. Because either we're gonna be sad or we just won the national championship. So we're gonna be taking
That's fair.
shots.
That's fair. It only ends one way.
Dude, I had a great night on the DraftKings Sportsbook.
Good for you.
I'm
Good for
rocking.
you.
I'm not cashing out.
Um,
I'm rocking
Oh.
with Fibonacci.
I think the Blackhawks won.
Yes,
Can we
let's
get on the
go.
rails? Can we get on the rails?
Yeah.
For a
Yotes
quick
tank
second.
is back. Yotes tank is back on the
I
rails.
say let's get on the rails, and now I'm going to ask Shane for the lyric of the game, and I know what the lyric of the game is.
The Blackhawks did lose. And it's time for the lyric of the game. Do-do-do-do-do-do. Today's lyric of the game comes from the Burger King himself. The lyric of the game is Whopper, 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 Whopper. Come back to us, Damon. Whopper, 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 Whopper.
Wait, you
ready?
ready?
Second verse.
Chicken,
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 Whopper.
Chicken.
Yeah, that song goes crazy.
At
BK,
have it your way.
The reason
You
why
rule.
the reason why it's the lyric of the game because I imagine that is, I don't think that commercial ever played for us, but
It's the greatest commercial of all time.
yeah,
And that was the greatest
I
performance of all time.
imagine that let's say you're a fantasy football team or your favorite player or Justin Herbert or Josh Allen throws a crucial pick six, and
there.
Jim Nance
Same.
Jim Nance is like, and that's a huge, or Tony Romo, that's a huge swing of events, Jim. This game's gonna get fun. And
That's
then
a
they
great
let
Tony Romo.
Yeah, it was
appreciate it.
phenomenal.
They let the shot zoom out and the crowd noise is still bumping because you're on the road.
Yeah.
And then you're like, fuck, sitting back in your chair and you hear Whopper, Whopper, Whopper. That's what I imagine happened to Oregon
I will
fans
say,
tonight.
I love that commercial, but if I had seen that there were 14 seconds left on the clock in an AFC divisional round game against the Chiefs, and then it went to the Whopper commercial, I would have found the key myself.
chicken,
I would have laid hands on him.
Jacob saying Whopper, I hardly know her. Wonderful. I love it.
I put
Surely-
another 15 on
Oh
Marian's
my God.
Okay.
actual team
I'm locking
money
it.
line.
What day is it?
Tomorrow at 8 a.m.
Okay, they're going to be talking about this, so I'm just going to carry
gonna
on
be in the
with what
office?
we got.
Not that early.
Guys,
No, obviously not that early, but
big
are
day
you,
tomorrow.
like,
Yeah.
at 10.
big day, Dobson Ranch
Maybe we can
Golf
record
Course
it.
tomorrow,
No, we
Friday
can't.
the 13th. Join us for our inaugural PHNX Tee Party presented by Four Peaks. Is there still spots? Can people still go?
Yeah,
you
you got
can,
them on right
walk
now.
up.
Oh
You
yeah,
can walk
Yeah,
up
you can
too.
you can just show up tomorrow
yeah.
and
Show up tomorrow, but you gotta pay.
yeah,
It's going to be fun. Hey,
It's gonna be a
if
lot.
you guys, if you are watching this show, if you come tomorrow, we will take tequila shots with you.
facts. Yeah,
We'll take
absolutely.
tequila
Show
shots
up
with you.
tomorrow. Do the code word Whopper, and we will do
code word Whopper.
we'll do
Code-
tequila shots
okay.
with you.
Code word Whopper. We will, but where are we getting the tequila from? Oh wait, there's a clubhouse at Dobson Ranch. Yes, absolutely. Code word Whopper.
have to
Come
come,
up to us.
guys.
Just
Check the link.
centrally whisper Whopper in each of our ears.
not centrally.
Well, you can do it in mine.
Aggressively. Aggressive.
Centrally
I
and
want
mine
you
aggressively.
to yell it in Shane's ear while he's filming.
And while he's in to ransom, in a bathtub full of salsa.
That go crazy.
I'm with you,
Red,
ransom.
red
I
or
also
green, red
want
or
to
green,
see.
red or green.
I'm a green guy.
Yeah. Do I get to wear stuff?
What?
The bathtub?
That kind of ruins the fun.
You
but
are butt ass naked in this
that's gonna
bathtub
burn.
of salsa.
That sauce is not no joke. There's a little kick to it, especially if it's a red.
Okay then. Yeah, guys, check the link in the description.
Oh,
to
the
reserve your
Zags came
spot
back and won. Let's go.
right now.
Yeah.
So
UCLA
where did you find
running away from
Fenerbahce?
Utah.
Oh my.
So you go to basketball. There's all the
Euro
leagues.
We're not
Two?
doing this right now.
There's,
We're not doing
there's
this right
like
now.
the T. There's two
I'm
like
not doing
it's
this.
TBL,
I
Turkey
am
TBL,
not fucking doing
TBL.
this.
and it's Fibonacci,
Shawn.
Kolegi.
Tell the people about Octane Raceway.
Do you want to be a winner like Marion Jackson and is in Turkey? Then head over to Octane Raceway and race some go karts.
Race your way to Turkey.
Race your way straight to Turkey. But nah, for real. Octane Raceway and Mavericks. I'm a competitor at heart, but I'm dog shit at most things. Arcade games,
Lock it in.
let's go. Arcade games are my thing. Go karting, my thing. Not as much as it was Frank's and Pete's thing, but it's my thing. And if you're also a natural born competitor and a winner like me, head over to Octane Raceway and Mavericks, where they give you an opportunity to do exactly that. And they have daily specials. Monday, $15 unlimited fun pass. Mr. Unlimited. Tuesday, 15% off Taco Tuesday.
Taco
Yeah, that's where I was gonna
Tuesday.
go. Wednesday, winning Wednesday, half price arcade games
Oh, he's reading them
all day. Because you know what Wednesday is? Hump day. I'm going to see how many obscure internet references I can make during this ad read. Are there any Thursday things? Thursday is a big bucket.
Thirsty
Big bucket
Thursday?
Thursday
Well,
of
no.
$20 beer buckets.
What's an obscure?
Real man of genius.
Has nothing.
It's beer.
I guess.
Yeah, and you got to be a real man of genius to come up with that.
Yeah.
Friday, trivia night with rotating drink specials from 8 to 10. It's Friday. Got to get down on Friday. And then Saturdays and Sundays, 15% off signature bowling before noon. It's Friday then. It's Saturday, Sunday.
Ladies
What?
and gentlemen, the weekend.
The weekend, yeah. That's good. That's even better.
What's the one with the Wicked Witch? What does he say? Where he's like, I know. You know what I'm talking about, Damon? Do you know?
No,
I didn't know this was a meme until like.
The way where he's yelling at him?
Yeah, he's like, dude, you know this.
You're going to sit here and tell me I'm wrong?
Yeah, you're gonna say you tell me I'm wrong, bro.
Dude, Coach Tree pulls that out all the time. And they have Super Bowl packages that include food, game cards, laser tag, and more. That's going to be great. Because imagine you're a poor, I don't know, Dolphins fan, Super Bowl. You're a poor, they're not getting there, poor Eagles fan, and you're at the Super Bowl, and the Bills are just shit pumping the Eagles, just embarrassing them. Make you
Dude,
want to,
shit pumping top 10 blowout name.
yeah, just
In an
absolutely
ad.
shit pumping.
In
You
an
can
ad.
go, yeah, but you can take out your anger with some laser tag, a part of their Super Bowl special.
In an ad.
So you can watch the big game at Mavericks, dozens of 4K TVs, 20-foot Jumbotron, 5,000 square feet of restaurant featuring a chef-curated menu, craft beers, and custom cocktails.
It's over with.
Enjoy the Super Bowl experience at Mavericks. Book in advance at mavericks.com/thebiggame.
You know
Web
what
user
I'm gonna-
12 says we need an ASU Mount Rushmore
Of just
we,
anyone associated with the university.
we just need some stone or a sculptor and some spare stone. We can make one with ourselves.
Yeah, and we also just need one more person
Can you
because the three of us
imagine
are on it.
a stone
Dude, that would be
sculpture of our
just like
faces?
Mari and Jackson, Case Hatch,
Dude, obscure.
Jackson He.
We should. I'm gonna make a Mount Rushmore of favorite obscure players for me.
of just
like
ASU
ASU
players.
obscure players. Well,
We
I
got
guess
to do this like a history project and do like some
my
paper
Mount
mache.
Rushmore from
God, I
since
suck at paper
PHNX
mache.
started is Marion, Elijah Badger, and Des Cambridge. So I'm 2 for 3 so far.
There's some people that should be on that list. Nicole Douglas definitely belongs on the Mount Rushmore.
Yeah, well, if we're doing it right now, like if we're doing like my
Well, I'm
like
saying that-
athletes that I'm obsessed with,
Yeah.
then
Yours is Nunez,
Jazz Hill for sure. Football. Did I have a football one?
Messiah Swinson.
Oh yeah, Messiah Swinson.
Will in the chat, Wicked Witch of the West? She's a wicked.
She came down in a bubble.
You're gonna tell me I'm wrong, dude?
I'm gonna need another one. Nicole Douglas might be up there. Oh no, I mean
Leon Marchand.
Leon Marchand.
But he's not really obscure. He's
Shawn
like one of the
Aguano?
greatest swimmers in the world.
Shawn Aguano belongs up there for keeping the
Say
program
Serge
together.
Iguano?
Sir, yeah. No, Serge Ibaka belongs on the Mount Rushmore.
Oh, I mean TJ too.
Something Felter.
Oh yeah, shout out
Something
TJ got
Felter.
nominated for goalie of the year.
He should, because he's the only reason this team's fucking relevant. Because they've been shitting the bed
This
this
show completely off the rails. Real
I'm
quick
still
before
talking.
we get out of here.
Whopper.
Fuck you.
year.
Fuck you too. Bobby board. Let's see what we got. We got
Your
another
way.
Bobby face this evening, and it is. Ooh, he's exhaling here.
No,
Where's
he's
he-
like puffing his cheeks a little bit. He's like,
He's doing his mouth thing.
He's what?
No, we have a chance for a Connect 4 easy.
we already
Stanford
had one.
just beat Stanford.
Just beat Stanford.
Well,
Oh,
I mean,
a down.
down.
Yeah.
We've got to connect. Dude, they were on a heater. Oh
Holy
my
shit.
God.
They did win 9 straight games. Hell yeah. Let's
and
do it
you
again.
throw
why not?
Creighton in Michigan in Colorado
Yeah.
in those games.
And VCU. Like VCU started it all.
Is this basketball team good?
How
They're
did they
really
lose
good.
to Texas Southern? What are we doing? Fun fact: Shaq's son is on Texas Southern. Didn't know that until today. How did they lose?
It's tough.
They should
You
only have
sound
one
like-
loss right
you
now.
sound like you just got your
No, they
boy
should have
taken
2
away.
losses.
No, they should not have lost to San Francisco. But
They should have. I mean, I'm fine with that loss. Not the way they lost, but I'm fine with.
You know what's
losing
going to
that
be
game.
sweet? A Bobby face on the Pac-12 tournament.
Oh my god!
Mm.
You got to go all out for that.
Well,
It's got to
we'll
be
have
like
a
an
new-
around the world. Just
Once it
mini
gets to the
faces.
Pac-12 tournament, it'll be a new Bobby board. It'll be like a special
Mm.
tournament edition
Oh,
Bobby board.
shit.
Special Bobby board.
Yeah.
Special Bobby board.
There's a slot in Vegas that we need to try when we go down there.
Mm.
It's rock, paper, scissors.
Oh,
Yeah.
I need to get
It
back
looks
on them electric
totally
ponies.
rigged. Absolutely rigged.
Welcome to Vegas. I
Still
guess.
want to try it. Hey, they're nice, good,
Gents,
wholesome
anything
people.
else on this game?
Texas Southern's 4-14. Thank you. At least they won another game. At one point, they were 1-12.
Not as bad as Cal.
On this, there's not. This is like, what's there to say about this game? They just dominated.
Yep.
They were better in every single facet.
They fucked them.
They
That's what it was.
Yeah, they did.
Down go the Ducks.
I was gonna say so.
I'm glad you didn't.
Nah, but for real,
Down go
like
the Ducks.
now that you play Oregon State, like that team's worse than the team you just played. So embarrass them. Oregon State is currently losing
yeah, are we
to
back in the
Arizona
top 25?
37-18.
Are we back in top 25?
Uh,
You beat Oregon State in the top 25.
there are a lot of teams lost. A lot of top 25 teams lost this last week.
Okay, but hear me out. You beat Oregon State in your top 25 team. You know who you got the following game?
UCLA. Which Joe brought up a great idea. Illegal Pete's the Thursday night UCLA game. Who says we don't meet up with some of y'all guys there for a tequila shot?
Stay tuned.
Stay tuned.
Stay tuned.
Gents, anything else?
I'm excited.
Post
Yeah.
game show on Saturday. Oregon State.
2 p.m. tip. Seahawks
Yes.
play at 2:30.
No show tomorrow. No show tomorrow.
Yeah.
We will have a Pac-12 power rankings though for you guys tomorrow. So come out to the Dobson Ranch Golf Course.
Yeah.
Have some fun. Code word Whopper. That's not going to get you in to the Dobson Ranch Golf Course.
It's just gonna get you a tequila shot.
Yes,
On us.
exactly. Yes.
Yeah.
Oh, on us?
Yeah.
Oh, okay, bet.
I gotta make 'em pay for
it. If you enjoyed the content, give us a follow at PHNX_Sun Devils. You can follow me at Anthony_Totri. You can follow Shane at Shane Deef. You can follow Shawn DePause at Shawn_DePause.
Just turnt as always.
Guys,
That
I
was the
can't
least
believe-
turnt way to say that, but
I can't believe I'm saying this for the first time before we get out of here, but Chad, if you didn't know, your sister is also your uncle. Have a great rest of your evening.
What are you doing?
what's going on here?
Peace.